Hey guys, so if you are on this section, that means that you have selected your respiratory system as the second organ system that we're going to be talking about. So the respiratory system is a system that's inside of our body and it's used for the exchange of gas. So if I was to draw a little human right here, it's not a very good human, but it's, it's my human. And this human is very, very good at exchanging gas in these things inside of him that are called lungs. So inside of these lungs right here, this little part that I'm putting an X on, gas exchange occurs. That means that oxygen is being taken into the body while carbon dioxide is being removed from the body. The best to remember is that we breathe in oxygen and we end up breathing out carbon dioxide. Now, this system by itself is very, very good because it can give us those things. But the only problem is we need to get oxygen throughout the entirety of the body. So we end up needing to call on the circulatory system to help us out. The circulatory system is very, very important because we will have part of the circulatory system that will meet up with the lungs. And in that process of meeting up where the lungs are, it will take the oxygen from the lungs and put it into the blood. And it'll take carbon dioxide that's in the blood already and it'll put it into the lungs. So when this exchange happens, we now have blood that has fresh oxygen ready to be taken throughout the entire body while also removing carbon dioxide, which we do not need inside of our body. So again, these two systems interact in a specific way. When they meet up, oxygen will go into the blood, CO2 will leave the blood. And then the oxygen will carry the blood throughout the entire body, which is a very, very important thing. Now, even more important than knowing that is knowing why it's important that blood goes everywhere. This is super duper important. And the reason why is cellular respiration. I'm just going to write it as CR, cellular respiration, CR. The formula for that is 6O2 plus glucose and at the end of that, we end up getting 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus ATP. So the reason why this is so important is because inside of every single one of your cells, you have what is known as a mitochondria. Sorry about it taking me so long to write this, but still, mitochondria. And that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So in order for it to make energy, it needs to do cellular respiration. And in order to do cellular respiration, it needs oxygen and glucose. And the respiratory system provides the oxygen that the body needs. So this is why this entire thing is actually super duper important. Let's bring it all together. The respiratory system brings oxygen into the body. Oxygen is needed for the mitochondria, which are the powerhouse of the cell. They're in charge of getting energy to the entire cell. It's needed for it to do cellular respiration. Because if the mitochondria can do cellular respiration, then we can make ATP, which is energy. And we definitely need energy inside of all of our cells. If you can have energy, you can live. Now, the circulatory system carries the oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body, to every single other cell that the body has. So this is how these two systems work together in order to maintain homeostasis. The respiratory system will suck in the oxygen. The circulatory system will take the oxygen to every cell in the body. Once the oxygen gets inside of every cell, the mitochondria will take the oxygen and some glucose in order to make ATP. And once we have ATP, you are now living. These are how these systems work. Anyway, that's it for the respiratory system. You guys have a great one. I'll see you later. Bye.